If you're house hunting in Nigeria, especially in Lagos, listen up. House hunting is not for the weak. You start out full of hope, thinking, let me just find a nice, affordable place. Next thing, you are standing in a half-completed apartment, listening to an agent confidently say, Oga, once you put curtain and small furniture, you won't even notice the broken tiles. And don't even get me started on the outrageous fees. Agency fee, agreement fee, caution fee, inspection fee, landlord's future children's school fees. Some agents would even bill you for breathing air inside the house. So let's talk about this agency fee wahala. How much should you really be paying? What does the law say? And how do you spot a fake agent from a legit one? This video is brought to you by the Jurist newspaper and Africa Tech Radio. What exactly is an agency fee? It is the money you pay a real estate agent for helping you find a house. It is their commission. And usually it is between 5 to 10% of the annual rent. Ideally, this fee should cover finding a house that matches your budget and needs, negotiating with the landlord, or pretending to, because we all know that landlord does not send them, sorting tenancy paperwork, helping resolve landlord-tenant issues, which they usually disappear from once you pay. But in reality, agents are out here charging whatever they like, sometimes 15, 20, or even 30%, and adding extra fees that don't exist anywhere in the Nigerian law. So what does the law say? If you're house hunting in Lagos, listen up. The Lagos State Estate Agency Regulatory Authorities law that became effective 7th of February 2022 says that agency fees should not exceed 10% of the annual rent. For property sales, the agent can charge 5 to 10% of the property value. If multiple agents are involved, the total agency fee must not exceed 15%. All real estate agents must register and get a Lasera license. Meanwhile, Enugu State recently introduced the Landlord and Tenant Law Amendment Bill in 2024, and the aim was to cap agency and legal fees at 10%, abolish caution fees because, let's be honest, landlords never refund it. Fine agents 500,000 or jail them for 6 months if they overcharge tenants. Ban discrimination. For instance, no single ladies, we don't take young tenants, etc. So if an agent tries to bill you 20% for agency fee, they're either ignorant or hoping that you are. Now let's talk about the madness that some agents are doing on these streets. If you have tried renting a place in Nigeria, you have probably heard some of this. Inspection fee, just 5k to look at the house. Are we at a museum? Consultation fee, madam, advice no be free. Oga, I just asked you if the house has water. Agreement fee, wait, isn't the landlord supposed to handle this? Caution fee, for damages you haven't even caused yet. Agency renewal fee, Oga, you still there the house now. Some agents even try to force tenants to pay 2 years upfront when the law clearly says that rent should be paid yearly or monthly in some cases. Worst part, some will collect your money, promise to hold the house for you, then vanish into thin air. What happens if an agent overcharges you? Lagos has consequences for agents who decide to test the system. Fines, 10k per day for individual agents and 50k and above for companies. Jail time, up to 3 months in prison. License suspension. Lasera can ban them from working as agent. Problem is, most tenants don't even know that these laws exist. And even when they do, how many people have the energy to report an agent instead of just paying and moving on? Now, how does Nigeria compare to other countries? For context, let's see how other countries handle agency fees. The US collects 5 to 6% commission on the total rent or sale. The UK collects 0.75 to 3% of the rent or sale price. For China, just 1.7% on average. South Africa is about 7.5%. So Nigeria's 10% agency fee is not the problem. The problem is agents charging double and adding fake fees. Now, how do we avoid getting scammed by agents? Know the legal limits. Agency fees should never exceed 10%. Ask questions. If an agent gets defensive, that's a red flag. Demand a receipt. If they refuse, run. Refer their Lasera license for Lagos-based agents. Don't pay in cash. Always transfer so you have a record. And if you feel cheated, report them. Lasera has an online complaint portal. House hunting in Nigeria is already stressful enough. Agents should not be adding unnecessary wahala on top. Know your rights, stand your ground, and don't let anyone use agents' wahala to collect your hard-earned money. Because at the end of the day, it's not just about getting a house. It's about not getting scammed in the process. Know your rights and stay informed. Like, share, and subscribe to Africa Tech Radio and visit thejuristng.com for more.